Well, hello everyone, and this is EC the Gamer, and we are back with Marvel Spider-Man. Last time I think I went to, let me see here, what's the name of the place? I would think it's called Feast. So yeah, I think that's the name. I can't find it here. It was called Feast. There it is. This is a facility. So yeah, we actually found out that, what's the name of the guy? I forget his name. Sorry guys. I'll look at here. Yeah, Martin Lee. That's the one that. So we found out that Martin Lee actually had like a secret room in Feast in his office. We went inside and discovered a lot of information. You know, a lot of newspaper clips of Norman Osborn, the mayor. And clearly, Mayor Osborn did something to him because he's very pissed of specifically with him. But at the same time, he also, with the information that we got, he demonstrated that he wasn't completely into this. Like, he wasn't 100% sure of the thing that he was about to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did some other side quests and story, you know, these facilities. But that was pretty much it. Let's see, what do I have left? I was actually thinking of doing some more side quests before going to the mission. So let's see, what do I have here left? There's the pigeon. Let me try to do that one. Where the heck is the pigeon? Okay, there it is. Here's the pigeon. Let me get this one first. Oh,
ha! A pigeon! Don't fly away, please!
oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, damn it. That's not what I was in. That was not my intention. Come on, I got it.
Taking you home, buddy.
Oh, Spider-Man, you're a prince. Just found Vanessa in the loft.
I love these names. Is Sandra happy to see them back?
Well, actually, she's not with us anymore. Cancer, you know.
Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Life for living, not moping. First thing she told me after the diagnosis. Gotta remind myself of that every now and again. Keep looking, will you? Finding the rest of these birds would really mean a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Damn, that was very dark. So which is the building?
All units, we are getting reports of a bus being taken hostage. Please proceed to Cathedral.
Nailed it.
Nothing interesting. Let's go and do that one. At least I got one of the birds. Yeah, the pigeons. There's not a lot left. I think like 2 or 3.
What has Osborn done for you? Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear and pain. Osborn lords above you, free from responsibility and consequences. Give Osborn to us. We promise that you will be rewarded. Osborn does not deserve...
Yeah, that's not going to work. What the hell?
Really wish these guys weren't so hostage happy.
Hell yeah.
I don't like violence, but dang,
I got a business.
that was
I
cool.
did it.
I knew that, Jamie. You're a hero. You're the best. I'm telling everyone. Spider-Man's the hashtag greatest.
Yeah, don't call Jones.
Thank
He's
you.
going to get angry. Okay, let's see what I have left here. Interesting, I have a black cat here. Okay, nothing here. Oh, there's the two facilities. I'm letting that for the end. Yeah, there's still a lot of... Oh, there's one Wilson Fisk facility. No, two of them. Okay, let me get the black cat thing out of the way. Where the heck is it? Yep, there it is. Oh, there's another back there. There's not a lot of bat left, so I should do those also to finish. Here we go. Of course. There's a lot of pizza. Painting. That's interesting. That was not the last time here, right?
Felicia's close to her goal.
Yeah, no
I've
kidding.
got to put an end to this, and fast. This area's full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment.
Okay. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yes, I knew there was something.
Another cat. She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an idea how to catch her.
Oh, really? Okay. So how many of there they are? 1, 2, 3. Okay, what do I have left here? Let me get this one here. That way I can get some of the landmarks. Oh, here we go.
Not long ago, the demons committed another heinous act of terrorism when they took a tour bus and all of its occupants hostage.
Oh, that's what I
We
did
have
now.
one of those occupants here with us now, a Mrs. Edna Packer of Edina, Minnesota. What happened, ma'am?
Well, these horrible men in masks came on board with guns and held us all hostage. I thought I'd never see my kids again. Then the police saved us, and Spider-Man, of course. He was so brave.
Mrs. Packer, I'm so glad you're safe. And also that I can enlighten you about Spider-Man.
Here we go.
You're from out of town, so you don't know what a menace he is.
He saved me and my husband.
But look at the big picture. Do
Wow.
you have these kind of crimes in Edina?
Oh, certainly not.
And do you have Spider-Man in Edina?
No.
And that is not a coincidence. You're welcome, Mrs. Packer. I consider explaining these things a public service.
Now, I'm going to give him one thing. That is true. Haven't people realized about the stories of movies, of superhero movies, that before any superhero, whichever, it doesn't matter which, everything seems normal. And when I mean normal, it seems like, yeah, they are your typical bad guy, you know, the drug lords, you know, kind of everything that's drug related, mafia, whatever you want to call it. But it seems like that's the level of you know, those people that do crimes and everything. But suddenly a superhero or someone, a vigilante, it could be the Punisher or whatever, comes into the fray, you know, into the battle. And then, you know, people say, oh, look, the crime rate is going down, like Batman, for example. That's something that they always do in the movies. That when Batman comes, the crime just go down because the crime bosses, you know, they get scared and they just go underground, whatever. Suddenly, someone either with abilities or with a crazy mind or ideas or whatever, they just appear. And whereas before, I don't know, before only one person would die or two or three, now it is 10, 20, 30, 50. And it gets worse and worse. And it's always because I just feel like the superheroes tend to provoke this a bit of a, you know, escalation. You know, oh, if they have power, we need to get someone also that has power, much more powerful than that superhero. And that's I think that's everyone can get in on board with that idea, right? Like that's pretty much what happens, but I don't think that's the fall of the hero completely. But yeah, that's a nice thing to think about, or interesting thing about, you know. Okay, this is the thing that I had to.
Love
Is this the other thing? Oh, yeah, I guess. I thought I had to go there. What is that? Graph. It seems like a prison, a specialized prison, right? That's not real. Never seen that.
the raft.
Yeah.
When a regular maximum security prison just isn't enough.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. Okay, I got two of them here. Okay, there are some landmarks that I don't have here. Actually, I think they're the last ones. Yeah, 2, 3 of them. Okay, let me get the back here. But yeah, in that part I had to agree with Urjon. I'll give him that one, but only that one. What the hell? Oh, at least I damn, I thought that I couldn't swim. I got accustomed to the idea that, you know, games in the past you couldn't even swim. Like it was complete no-no. You would always die. How the heck do I get here? Oh, there it is.
The last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to.
Oh,
I need to get this framed. I
wow.
could really use his advice now.
Men basketball, the tortures. New York versus Los Angeles, Ruston Stadium. Ruston Stadium. That has to be something from the game, right? Never heard of. I mean, I don't know anything about games or anything like that. The sports, but yeah, I just remember seeing that in the Miles Morales, the trailers that they showed. Okay, what's left? Okay, the backpack. Let me get that one. Oh, there's another bird. I'm trying to get everything like collectible first. I think I'm going to do a bit more story, but
what's our status in Sycamore? APC under fire. Repeat, we are taking fire.
oh, I don't know if to do that. I want to do this first. It's not an obligation. I mean, I need to do them either way. What the heck is this? Wait a second.
Check it out.
Where the heck is it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I don't know where. Okay, wait a second. I don't understand. Where the heck is this? This is below. Below what? Oh, there's something here. Okay. There it is. Can I get there? Yep.
Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party.
Wow.
I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know.
Jonah Jameson. JJJ. Triple J. Just the fact. Again, I think that he's crazy in some parts, but I think he's also talking some truth. Some you can't just disregard this individual. You have to assess some to hear their point of view, and it's a point in that one part. But again, I don't think it's Spider-Man's fault, but
There's a pigeon.
what the
Getting
heck?
away.
Oh damn, are you kidding me? Give me a bit of time.
I wonder if pigeons eat spiders.
I understand. Oh, because of the movement. This is actually getting harder. I'm not noticing. Oh,
Okay.
I nearly missed that. Hell yeah. Hey, I leveled up. Okay, we got another one here, so that's great. You know what? Let me get the... How much left? How much do I have left? Okay, I think there's only... Yep. This is the last ability. Hold the R2 while jumping, okay. Let's do this one.
Felicia's leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin.
There it is, I saw it now. That was easy.
Another cat. I was too late to stop her here, but one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's get those buildings.
Agents, this is Control. What's the situation near Carnegie Hall?
Oh, there it is.
If this is over a parking space, it would be so New York.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's not going to work with me. Let's see what to use. Holy crap. Got me there. Oh yeah. Hey, I didn't notice. I
Ooh,
did the
so
bonus
ominous. Demons and Sable. Not sure which is worse.
one. What the hell? It was not on purpose, but I wanted to see what happened. Okay, I killed that guy. Arrest me. Arrest me. I can murder a person. Oh, you're not going to do anything? Man, this guy has like laser rifles. Man, look at how many backpacks there are there. Let's do the...
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
Okay. Why?
Good shot. Doc sounded so excited on the phone. I wonder what's up.
I don't know, a crazy idea. Damn. Isn't that once you use the locator, that's the... whole camera.
Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still uses film.
Nice. 47, there's a lot of them still. But I'd rather you do this now because then I will be able to do the story very easily.
Ground teams, need a status update from Lennox Hill.
Outpost is under siege by demons.
Best vacation ever.
Masterpiece.
There's another one there. What the hell?
Hell out of me.
I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers.
Crusher
Never had
Hogan.
that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it.
Holy crap, this is like from the first movie, right? He fights someone from like a wrestler. Okay, let's see. There's still 2 buildings here. Let's go and do this. It's so fun. It's so fun to move like this. Wow, there's a lot of them here. Ah, you kidding me? Let me do that one there.
Spider-Man! Cover the front!
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma.
Okay, there's someone else. There we go.
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal.
Wow.
Sit tight, guys. A nice, comfy paddy wagon will be here soon.
There it is. Really?
Aw, the
What the
good
hell is
luck card
this?
from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research.
Wow, good luck.
Some really great people there. And Jameson.
I'll miss you, Betty, Brand. Remember us when you cured cancer, Gloria Graham. What the hell is this? I don't know where it says there. Oh, Jameson. It just says the. You'll need it. It's interesting that he actually wrote it there, and then up in it says you'll need it. So that's part of the carve. He just. I think he did something very smart there. Essentially, that's what he was saying. You're needed. Also, maybe he was giving my his autograph.
Ascension Sable team, need immediate
Hit
sit rep
rider
on the
crisis
status
coming
of
through.
Bloomingdale.
Demons firing on our position. Need backup.
Well, that's a keeper.
The hell?
I'll call this guy an ambulance. Hope they can help him.
Martin Leafcraft will ambush Spider-Man on sight. Wow.
You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
Thanks, big guy.
You're okay,
I knew
my
Jameson was wrong about you.
So there are people like this?
I'm gonna tell everybody you're real.
So yeah, we discovered that Martin Lee actually he did something to these people.
My husband, thank you. My kids, thank you.
He transferred his power or something like that.
You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
There's something here. Oh, the newspaper. The cavalry? The major hires Sable International. Wow. Killer Princess Twist Silver Sable. No common capture demon not pocket.
Good day.
Man,
Wow.
I was hoping you were really Spider-Man.
Opinion Misfits.
That cheap suit ain't fooling anybody.
Simaria Travel Guide. David Berry with honor. Yes.
Leave me alone already.
Do something?
Wow, there's 53 of these things. Okay, let's see what's left. A lot. Whoa, wait. There it is. Wow.
Gotta have something to do on stakeouts.
What is this? I've never seen this. I mean, I've seen something. It's like the Wii U. Not the Wii U. Yeah, it's like the Wii U. A bit of a Switch. I don't know what it is. Okay, where the heck is that mission? It's far away, but let's see if I can do it first.
Witness reports a mugging is in progress.
Yeah, I think I have enough time, maybe. There we go.
Rise! And no more muggers.
Hell yeah.
I love a happy ending.
I'm gonna tell everybody you're for real.
Did it.
You don't mind, right?
I was looking if someone was going to greet me or something like that.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Let's see if I can get there. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not going to do that. Hell no. Wow. All the money is going to go to the legal fees of Wilson Fist. Yeah, that's a nice touch. Like there's a mission close to the Wilson Fist Tower. Looking for money for Wilson Fist. Well, some of his guys maybe.
Update on the situation in Clinton.
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demons.
Oh, Daily Bugle. I got there. Yeah, do it yourself, really. I mean, they hate me already. I'm getting close. Here we go. I'm going to try to do this little by little, in a bit of a story, a bit of a side quest, you know. He has his laptop ready. Let's see what happens. He said he had the money, or he has something there, right?
Hey,
like
Doctor.
An idea.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Holy crap. It's true. This is new. Yeah, there are some new stuff here. I'm not going to touch that. Creating the world you deserve. Oh, wait. Oh.
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, really?
Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Wow. Electro unplugged. Why can I summon them? Didn't notice.
Electro was the first legit superpowered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits. Electro was a big change. Big change.
Wow. Go inside his sci-fi cell in the raft. Scientific breakthrough. Osborne better Big Apple. New Attorney General. Optical camouflage. Latest advancement. Can anyone stop Spider Menace? Oh, I guy is.
Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy.
Will Scorpion sting or sting? The trial begins tomorrow. Okay. Corruption case. Conviction. Sanitation strike. Television ratings plummet. Yeah, that's that means that this is the time of Netflix. Mysterious man terrorizes New York City. Who the hell is it? That could be Daredevil or maybe the Punisher. I assume, right? Fist financial. How much is Wilson Fisk worth? Okay. Rhino's rampage.
Mob enforcer turned walking tank.
Wow.
Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over.
Fisk opens art gallery. Taxi strike begins. ESU campus expansion complete. Rhino's rampage roadblock. Spider-Man threat or menace? Kingpin. Who is the Kingpin? Wow. The Vulture. Okay.
Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall.
Really?
Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy.
Vulture squawk. Tomb, Glenn, Freno, Blaine's wall crawler. Octavius Industry earned city grant. Okay, so this is where Octavius got the money. Electrons. Okay, elections. Fish tower construction. Okay. Meow, cow burger is on the rise. Promises. Osborne better plans. Okay, who is left? Wilson Fisk, right?
Gonna miss that humorless grimace.
Fisk, Crusader or criminal? Oscorp post Q4 earnings, damage control. Fisk buy shoreline property. Super villain slammer raft now opens. Okay. Friend or foe? So essentially this is my room. I didn't notice that one. Actually, I haven't gotten here for a long time, so you know, I haven't done something. No, I cannot do that. Interesting. Oh, I can actually do that.
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement. Connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
Okay. Oh, there's some available.
Doc's messing around with superconductors.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this later. Let me see if I can get anything else. At least from. Let's get the. How do you call it? The audios.
Lots of late nights in this lab. Glad Doc keeps the snacks stocked up. We should get more of those little cheese squares, though.
Yeah, nope. I don't see anything else. You know, I'm trying to get is the if there's any other, what do you call it? You know, audio logs. I cannot open this. It's weird. I don't know why. Unless I have to do the other ones, right? Oh, wait. There is something here. Oh, this is the this is the thing that I'm not going to touch just yet. Let's.
Interesting method of structural reinforcement.
Quite the same. Oh. Yeah, he's been doing some things here.
In some sad, sick way, the City Hall attack may have done some good.
Oh.
Norman's approval ratings are sinking. The people are starting to realize their beloved mayor only cares about himself.
That's true.
Sometimes it takes a tragedy to wake people up to the truth. To finally see the monster they themselves elected.
Wish Doc wouldn't fixate on Norman like this.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people hate him, so it makes sense. But Peter already seen the problems. Okay, I think I've seen everything. I don't understand why I cannot open this. There should have been something there, but okay, let's see what happens.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Yeah. Oh yes, I didn't notice. Actually, it seems much better now.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better?
Oh.
Okay, I think that should do it.
Yeah, that's the villain talking.
You ready?
That's like Ultron type of talking, right? Wow, it moved really well. Look at that. Uh-oh.
Everything okay?
Damn it!
What the hell?
This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
Yeah.
It was a good joke, Parker.
He has a lot of pressure.
Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test.
Yeah.
So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college.
Oh, of course.
Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp.
Really?
In grad school, everyone called us the O's.
The O's. Osborne.
Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Wow.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved.
Okay.
I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
Interesting. I never knew that about him. I mean...
Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
I'm just thinking of... Sorry, I'm just thinking of the movie.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2. That was the only one that I can remember. And... in that one, I don't I mean, he was working for Oscorp, but I don't know if he was actually working for them. Like I thought it was a joint adventure. I don't remember that movie in a long time. I haven't seen it, so... But it seemed like Octavio, you know, he's always like this tragic character, right? Like if he's a villain, but he's not like your typical villain. Okay, so I have to move this here, right? Okay. So what the hell is this? Why is there like a... Okay, I have to start here either way. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. I cannot do anything here, so... Ah, interesting. What the hell is this? Okay, this is locked already. I'm a bit confused here, guys. This is already done, right? No, no. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, so this is already... The problem is that the voltage is not doing okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so some of this I can actually move. The question is, do I need to change something here? Okay, these are locked. Now this I can move. Yeah, that's not going to work. I mean, it could work. I need to think about this one. Okay, this has 3. I cannot remove this one. I can remove this one. Okay, those are the only ones that I cannot remove. Okay. The actual bullshit. Okay. Damn, I'm a bit confused here. Okay, the problem is the voltage. No, it's not going to work. I think this is the only way, right? Nope. Oh, I did it. Hell yeah.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
No, don't let me do this. There's something weird about him, I don't know.
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Yes.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
Hey, it's a good thing about
changing
him.
the world.
Oh, I knew I was going to do something like that. Nice one. That's a nice...
Just a call from MJ.
Oh, here we go.
Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
Neural interface would be a big step, Doc.
Big, yes, but essential. If our prosthesis is anything less than effortless to use, we'll have failed. We'll get there, Peter. We have to. You know, the microcables we use to simulate musculature could easily be arranged into simple shapes. Wrenches, hammers, a toolbox literally at your fingertips.
Don't know if I'm comfortable with some of these funding sources.
All science is built on risk.
Yeah.
Better to embrace it than run from it.
Where's the money coming from, really? I mean, he seems like a good guy, but I think he's making a big mistake. What the hell is this? Oh.
Doc really does want to imagine a better version of man.
Yeah, I can see that.
Advanced idea mechanics. Doc, are you sure it's a good idea to accept grants from AIM? Their rep is pretty shady.
AIM.
Beggars can't be choosers, Peter. Once we're on our feet, we'll reevaluate our funding partners.
I've never heard of this. I assume this is from Osborn. I think that's the thing that's going to get the doctor crazy, like, oh, by the way, this is also me. You already seen this. Okay, there was something oh, here we go. Yeah. At least I know there's there. Okay, I don't see anything else. Yeah, this.
In some sad, sick way,
Yeah,
the
this,
City
I
Hall
heard this
attack
already.
may have done some good. Norman's approval ratings are sinking.
What's that?
What's what?
What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius? Ah, kidding, of course.
AIM. Okay. So that's the people who he got the funding from. Damn, there's a lot of, yeah, I'm now seeing a lot.
Doc's working on some kind of advanced hypodermic delivery system.
Quick release.
Maybe to help
needle.
with implant rejection? I don't know, that's a big needle.
Oh, this is the raft.
Wait, is this the raft? Are you doing work for the Supermax prison?
Cost of upgrade, 3 million,
They're
1.5.
soliciting bids to modernize their security grid. Figured
Wow.
I'd try my hand. Lucrative contract, and a satisfyingly difficult nut to crack.
Holy crap. Then he's getting a lot of funding. Is there anything else? I still hear something, like a machine, but I don't know if that's the doctor. I'm surprised. I haven't been here for some time, so he definitely got the funding. Okay, I don't see anything else. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm not going to get out because I don't know what's going to happen. But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, don't forget if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, and also hit that notification bell so you can get notified of the videos that come to the channel. So that's all, guys. Easy the Gamer signing off, and I will see you on the next video.